What is up, everybody? My name is Boba Vault and you are watching Boba Talks. Welcome to my sort of part 2 continuation video of the 1000 subscribers special video. In this video I'm going to be answering all the questions you guys left me for the Q&A, which was loads, so I'll try and answer as many as I can. And as promised as well, I'm going to be choosing, randomly picking the pop vinyl of your choice winner from the previous video. I'm sorry I didn't get this video up yesterday. I had camera problems, none of my batteries were working or charged really, so I had to delay that video until today. But right now, let's go ahead and choose the winner of the pop vinyl giveaway. Okay, so the winner is, if I randomly generate all these people, Zopreme. Well, congratulations, Zopreme. I hope I'm not mispronouncing your name. If you just private message me on my channel, which is sort of at the back end, or message me on Twitter, I'll be sure to get that pop vinyl of your choice and we'll figure out all the information from there on out. So I'm sorry to all of you who didn't win this pop vinyl. I will be doing future giveaways at future milestones, or maybe when I can afford it more, but right now I'm definitely not rich enough to buy all the pop vinyls in the world, otherwise I would for all you guys. Okay guys, so now to answer a few of the questions from the Q&A. So starting with number 1 from AH9TV, what is your favourite TV show? And I would have to say, just because of how much I've just generally enjoyed it over the past few seasons, over how I felt over other TV shows, is definitely The Flash. And I say that because I feel like it's got the perfect mix of like lightheartedness as well as some serious like dramatic moments and intense moments. Whereas other shows, even though I love them, you know, so much, just like Arrow, they're more like darker and a bit more serious. And I don't know, I just prefer like Barry Allen's like superhero in general, The Flash, over the Green Arrow and other TV shows. So the next question is from Acehead, and his question is, who do you think would win in a fight of these two, which is Hulk versus Doomsday? And I would probably have to say Hulk. Even though I'm a bigger fan of DC and stuff, it's got nothing to do with that. I just feel like, I don't know, the more you piss off the Hulk, the more stronger he gets. And I know Doomsday is similar, and he's like super ultra, you know, he constantly mutates as well. But I don't know, I feel like the Incredible Hulk would win that one, just because. Next question is from Emily Reyes. I hope I said that right. Reyes. Who is your favourite superhero? And this is a hard one for me to answer. If you would have asked me a year or two ago, or maybe a little bit more, I would have always said Batman. And I'm torn between the Batman and the Flash. I just feel like what the CW have done with the Flash the past few years is just really brought that, you know, character to life for so many people. It got me more into the Flash comics. And I don't know, I'm just so torn between Batman and the Flash. But if I would have to say at the minute, I guess I would say Barry Allen, The Flash. Next question is from Antoine Kinsella, and he asked, do you think we will see Jonathan Crane, basically Scarecrow from Gotham Season 1, again in a future episode? And I think we definitely will. I mean, they would be really stupid not to. I mean, I literally remember watching that episode in Season 1, and it was just one of my favourites because I thought it was such a cool way to introduce Scarecrow. I feel like this is, you know, one of the first ways in which Gotham, you know, sort of showed how they're sort of changing the characters' origins a bit, you know, introducing new backstories, and this was definitely one of their first best ways of doing that. And then along came Jerome, who could potentially be the Joker, so on and so forth. So yeah, I think they definitely will show him again. If they didn't, it would be really stupid. It'd be really cool to see where he went from, you know, being really insane in that hospital bed, you know, screaming out at the end with fear, and then just seeing him now a couple of years later sort of embracing the fear because he is Scarecrow after all. So next question is Furry Panther. He says, what is your most disappointing TV show / movie of this year? And I never thought I'd say this, even though I really liked the film, but if I'm being true to the question, it was Suicide Squad. Out of everything I was going in there hoping to find, you know, and I'm just as annoyed as everyone else, is that there wasn't more of Jared Leto, so he couldn't prove himself to be, you know, the Joker everyone, well, quite a few people were excited he would be. So with the fact that there was barely any of him in it, and so much was taken out, which really drives me insane. They completely reversed the Harley Quinn Joker abusive relationship into more of a romantic one, which they didn't even shoot to begin with. They went with the abusive one. Just stuff like that. It really pisses me off just because they did it in the name of being safe, you know, making it a safe film. So Suicide Squad was really disappointing, and from what I hear, the extended cut is, you know, basically just only 10 more minutes. You know, there's not even some scenes that they included in the trailers and that. So if I had to say it, yeah, definitely Suicide Squad. So the next question is from Abduladi, and he asks me, when do you think Bruce will be the Batman, or do you ever think he will ever be Batman? I'm from Iraq and I really like your videos. Thank you very much, man. I assume you're talking about Gotham, obviously. Apparently, I mean, what they said towards the beginning, but, you know, a lot of things are subject to change now. They've grown a lot more popular. They might try to do things earlier. But they did say, like, they want to sort of leave it sort of with Bruce sort of putting on the cowl, maybe an episode like that being one of the final episodes of the show. But I feel like, you know, because this show's got more popular, and if it remains to be more popular, they may show Bruce, you know, putting on, as I said before, sort of like an earlier version. Hold on. I'm not saying it'd be quite like this, but if you see, like, Bruce in this image here, he's got, like, a very early version of the Batsuit on. You can see he's got, like, a bow and arrow. He's got the cowl, but everything else got, like, camo just sort of traveling gear, really. He's got a backpack on. And, I don't know. As I said in a previous video, he's got like a sleeping mat and everything here. It's just a very survivalist version of Batman trying to find his roots, and I feel like that's where this Bruce Wayne is going on the TV show. And if they could do that earlier on and then tease a cowl towards the end without him having like a full suit on with a massive cape and stuff, that would be just as good as, you know, seeing the Batman suit for me. So I do think we will see, in answer to your question, an early version of the Batman if this makes it to season 5 and 6, etc. Next question is from Aftershock108, and he asks, how do you think that Jerome's storyline will turn fully into the Joker if he is 100% the Joker? And whereabouts in England do you live? Because I live in England. So to answer the second part of your question, I live in Surrey. So if any of you Americans know where Surrey is, you might remember it from Harry Potter. And in answer to the first part of your question, I am going to be doing a follow-up video, an update video on Cameron's Joker, because he's released even more pictures that tease him to be very much the Joker. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to answer this part of the question. You're going to have to look out for the video that is coming up, hopefully towards the end of this week, because I'll probably be uploading on the weekend days of this week because I missed yesterday. So Luke Murph asks me, if you were a superhero and both the Avengers and the Justice League approached you for recruitment, which team would you choose and why? It would have to be the Justice League, just because if I was a superhero, I would want to be on that team because I love all the heroes on there, you know, Wonder Woman, Batman, The Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman. I mean, I would love to get along with all those guys and go out on missions with them. I do like Spider-Man and stuff. Iron Man kind of pisses me off. I do like his movie, so don't get me wrong, but Thor, he's cool, Doctor Strange, but yeah, they just don't have that personal connection that I feel like I have with these characters in the DC universe because I just love them so much and I'm huge fans of their characters over the Marvel universe. But don't get me wrong, I do love Marvel and I want to start covering a lot more of that content, Marvel content on my channel soon. Howie Shen asks me, would you like Gotham to hire you? I would say hell yeah. Doing anything, I don't care. Even if it meant dressing up as a policeman, drinking a cup of coffee in the GCPD, sign me up. So Jack Waterhouse asks me, how old are you? And I am 22. I turned 22 in October. Even though I do look just 19 though. So Joshua Irving asks quite a few questions, so I'm going to choose one or two. And he asks, do you think we will ever get a Batman in the Arrowverse? If so, would you want to see it? I'm not sure. I mean, they've definitely teased him, but with all, you know what it's like with all this licensing and stuff like that, it was hard enough to even get Superman on Supergirl and stuff like that. And we've heard in Supergirl, you know, my cousin used to work with a vigilante, quotations. I would love to see him in, you know, see them fit him in there somehow, but I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. And this kind of ties in with your other question, what other superheroes would you like to see introduced into the Arrowverse? Definitely Green Lantern. They've completely teased that quite a lot. But yeah, in answer to your second question, definitely I would love to see Hal Jordan or someone like that appear in the Arrowverse. And this is a third easy question to answer. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? Just simply because of how cool being a speedster is, I would definitely love to have the Speed Force and be a speedster. Ari asks, do you think we will see Luke train Rey in Star Wars Episode 8? I think, of course we will. Maybe I'm not like full on like, this is how you do this, but I think he will definitely help guide her and help realize and hone her potential, so to speak. And Brian Flores asks, do you think Cisco from The Flash will betray Barry and everyone else because he killed his brother? And you're probably saying that because of what Savitar said in the latest episode, you know, one of you will betray, you know, the team, blah, blah, blah. And I don't think it'll be Cisco, mainly because that storyline kind of longed out anyway throughout the crossover, and he's finally forgiven sort of Barry, or accepted that even though he did indirectly cause Dante's death, he accepted how, through messing with time travel himself in the crossover, that it's not necessarily Barry's fault, and he isn't a god, so he couldn't have really known that Dante was going to die. So I don't think it's going to be Barry. If anyone, I think it's going to be Caitlin, because it's just a classical way for somebody to betray the team because of her Killer Frost powers. But that is all from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I answered a lot of questions and a lot of you are happy with the answers you got. Again, congratulations to Supreme for winning the pop vinyl of your choice. Don't forget to message me somehow on the channel or Twitter or something like that. Yeah, again, guys, I just want to thank you so much for all your support with 1,000 subscribers. We are already at 1,045, so this is going really, really well. Hopefully, I'm going to be seeing Rogue One either tonight or tomorrow, so I expect a review on that as well. As always, guys, don't forget to leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Maybe even consider subscribing if you aren't subscribed already. And if you haven't already got notifications for this channel turned on, maybe even consider doing that as well, so you can stay informed on every single video that I upload. And apart from that, everybody, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.